Okay, well, this is close enough. I think I have like another minute, but I'll just go ahead and get on anyways. So, haven't done this for a while. I got Bob a hat. It's my hat, but he can wear it for a while we're on. It was just crazy. Like, we took the kids out in nature one day, and I like got home late the other night, and it's kind of one of those weird things, like the in between, like quarantining, not quarantining, taking teenager here and there. Gus is still trying to do his homeschool, and he's going back and forth to his grandma's house because she has a pool, bless her heart. And so it's just been batshit. But anyways, I figured I'd come on again tonight because I kind of felt almost in the mood for it again. So I think it's not like I get depressed and drink. It's like I get depressed and I just don't want to do shit when in quarantine. But when I'm starting to feel a little bit better, I think then it's time to bring it back. So I had a request from my sister-in-law because she bought a fuck ton of gin for one of the other gin recipes to find something that worked with it. And it just so happened that I had lemons. And the reason why I have lemons is a great thing because I love things you can find on the side of the road. So road findings, we used to call it. And my buddy Cameron will know about that. And Gus and I were driving and we saw a sign that said free lemons, and it's a box of lemons out in someone's yard, but it's like their side yard. It's not their actual yard. So this could have been a way like for sex traffickers to like lure us in. I totally fell for it. Okay. So if you want to lure me somewhere, just put a box of shit out and just say free, and I'll stop and go through it. But we stopped and picked up some lemons, and they're like these huge dark motherfuckers that are like almost like oranges, but they smell like lemons, so we're gonna go with it. Anyway, so we're gonna make something today called bee's knees, which I thought was kind of funny. And it's gonna be with gin. Of course, I've got like the very last bit of this cheap gin that I have, so that I have to buy some more. I'll work on that. I'll get some more gin. And today we're gonna be doing it in a shaker and into a martini glass, just because this is how it's gonna work out. So I already started pre-chilling the martini glass. This is up to you again. Keep them in the freezer if you like to break them. Fill them with ice and a little bit of water just to get them cold. I don't give a fuck. It's better when it's cold. If not, just, be drunk already and roll it. Whatever. Anyway, so we got our martini glass. We've got a shaker. So we're going to put in the shaker is 2 ounces of gin. So I'm going to try and get this little pour condom off of it. There we go. That keeps the booze from drying out when you have it. So 1,000, 2, 1,002. It should be about 2 ounces of gin. Those things do pour pretty fast, though, so it could be pretty fucked up. I don't know. All right, and then we're going to take lemon juice. So I'm thinking these things are huge. I'm probably going to do just juice from like, oh, fuck it, it's got a strainer. Juice from like half of these lemons, because this is a big-ass lemon. And I'm just imagining that it's going to be way too sour if I do the other. Okay, we got that. Plus, it's a good idea because, there's a lot of things blooming, and it's been kicking up my allergies, and so we can do bee's knees and do honey for bees that are out there in force. And then we're supposed to do about 3/4 of a shot of honey. So I'm going to go a little bit over just because I know some of this is going to stick to the thing, and I am not going to retrieve it. I got the honey the same way. It was a farmer's market stand, pull over here and look at our wares. Absolutely. Absolutely I will. So that's how I get my unsolicited honey if I don't buy it. Well, I used to buy it from my friend Corey when she kept her bees, but they haven't been doing the honey bees. So I have to find it from rando weird roadside stands now. Okay, hopefully this loosens up in there. Otherwise it's just going to be a big old chunk of honey in there. All right, you guys ready for the noise? Bring the noise. All right, here we go. Shake this bad boy up. Just in case anybody's wondering, it's absolutely true. I'm wearing pajama pants. They're from Target. They're like linen pants. They're supposed to be like, cozy pants, but they're fucking pajama pants, I swear to God. Okay, we've got that shaken. We're gonna dump this shit out. Our martini glass. All right, let's get this loosened and let's strain out those lemon seeds into this frosty glass. I just have this vision of this big chunk of cold ass honey sitting in there somewhere. Hopefully at least some of it went in there, otherwise it's just gonna be gin and straight lemon juice. Oh, so fun. All right, looks like we ended up with a pretty good pour there. Let's see how this goes. It is a little tart, but I can taste the honey. I bet you there's a glob of honey in there somewhere. It's just really frozen. It's good in theory. You might want to put some honey in and maybe some more simple syrup or something, but I don't know, this is like a gin honey lemon drop. I'm not sad about it. It's very frosty. All right, so it's spring. If you've got some nice honey that you like laying around. I also saw one version of this where it said you could make like honey simple syrup, where you take like a lot of honey and sugar water and, you know, mix it together and boil it down, and you can make your own honey flavored sugar syrup, but mostly it just said to put the honey in, so that's what I did. So you've got about 2 shots of gin, not an herbally gin. Again, I know we've talked about this, you and I there watching, we talked about this. There's a very herbalish type of gin and a very clean type of gin. So a real clean type of gin probably would be best for this. Lemon juice, about a shot of lemon juice, so maybe like half a lemon depending on what you're working with, and about a shot of honey, and shake the shit out of it with ice and pour it into a chilled martini glass, or, you know, whatever you're working with, mason jar, or, you know, old Gatorade bottle. I'm not picky. And there you go. Bee's knees. It'll get me drunk today. All right, guys, have a great Monday. Oh, fuck, it's Monday. Okay, let's go through the whole week again. Yay, Monday. All right, so enjoy the homeschooling, and I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully for Cinco de Mayo, and I'll try and think of something else with tequila. I'll work on it.